Questions? Clap it up first. Turn that second mic on, Card. You should let me turn that second mic on. Mm-hmm. Questions? Shut up. Microphone.
Unicorn in the scriptures, is that talking about a rhino? I know it's not talking about actual unicorn. It's like a rhino or any other kind of animal. I think it might be Numbers. I prepared for this question, but I think it might be Numbers 18.
If it's
10.
ice and the brothers want ice, you want to ask them. Nobody's the ice. You want to ask the brothers if they want ice.
It's cold.
I'm not going to have any. No, I'm not going to have any wine.
Not right now.
Your question.
Is the unicorn a rhino or any type of animal?
Is the unicorn that represents the tribe, but what tribe is that? What tribe is that? Ask your question again, too.
The unicorn that it talks about, I think it's talking about it in Numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers 18 and 10, I think. What animals does that represent? Or what is it talking about? It's talking about it was supposed to destroy it. Do something. If I can get to my phone and grab it real quick.
Not Numbers 18 and 10. That's not the scripture. No. While he grabbed that, any other questions? I got two that was sent to me. Nabaya?
I've been talking to brothers that are slave and everything, sir. I need more ammos, like scriptures that scriptures that that could tell us that the Latinos they're Israelites.
That the Latinos and Israelites. You need more scriptures saying that a Mexican is an Israelite.
Mexican.
In the Puerto Rican, in the Panamanian, and the Chilean, you need ammo saying that they're Israelites. Right. Okay. A second. So, what do you know already? Do you know any scriptures already?
I've been doing some research, and like when they asked me about the scriptures, and I'm like, all right, give me a second, I'll get back to you. Like I have to go and see what I need to get back to them, but I need animals like this. Really convince them that.
Really convince them. 1 second. I'll give you one that you might not have. First, Genesis 49, actually. All right. Your brother should never be without the answer to it, like some type of answer to any question. And what I mean by that is people ask questions and you think you need all these different scriptures and you need this profound understanding, when in reality, what you're going to notice is 3 months in the I.S.U.P.K, you're smarter than every Christian.
Damn right.
Because you don't need that profound understanding. You think you need that deepness that you think the pastor got. The pastor's an entertainer. You understand? The pastor's an entertainer. Most of us in here cannot speak like a pastor. You understand? Pastor has been trained, or he has a gift of speaking. You understand? He has a gift of speaking. We got some brother in the school. I think he's from Chicago, who used to be a pastor, right? You can tell when he speaks on mic, not to say he speaks Christian, but how he captivates the crowd. You understand? You can captivate the crowd. So that's usually like you think that you need to combat that, like as far as being eccentric or being an entertainer, brother. We're not entertainers. You understand? And what you're gonna find out is most questions people ask, you do know the answer to. You just have not you aren't seasoned enough to use the same scriptures in different instances. You understand? I probably never battled somebody like on a fly on the street or something like that and had to pull some super deep, you know what I mean, something that they ain't never seen before. More than likely, I'm in Genesis or Deuteronomy, you understand, or Leviticus. Rarely do I ever battle somebody and I'm not in one of those three books. And if they want to hear the New Testament, I'm usually in Matthew's or Revelations. What do all those books have in common? All those books are very common books. You understand? The pastor knows about Genesis. He knows about Leviticus. He knows about Deuteronomy. He's always in Matthew. And he's always in Revelation, not understanding nothing. You understand? You don't really need none of that deep. Damn, sir, what's that one out there? Second Timothy's. It's right there in the cut. You can't really find it. It's all the way in the cut sometimes. You don't really need all those. I will give you one. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need all those though. All right. Give me second Ezra's. Done you?
You want Genesis 13, 14?
Oh yeah, give me that first.
Zebulon, Issachar.
I do want someone. Salakia. You said what?
You want Issachar or Zebulon?
Yeah, give me okay, you in Genesis 49. Give me please. Give me 49 and 5.
No, sir.
I'm gonna go through all the ones that are Hispanic, Nabaya. In Genesis 49, when somebody's asking you to prove that anybody is Israel, right? Prove that any of us are prove the black man is a Jew. Prove it, right? Other than the color scriptures and other than they call Simon Niger and Acts, you know what I'm saying? Other than all that stuff, if you want to pull something, you want a place where you can find it all in one hit, Genesis 49. You understand? For every tribe. All right. Give me Genesis 49, and we're gonna start at verse 1. Take it down to the last tribe. Hopefully, if it's not too long. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have you reading a bit through it. I'm gonna take it down to the last tribe. All right.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves.
Jacob said, gather yourselves together so I can tell you what's going to happen to you in the last days. In the days right before Christ come back. Now, when Christ come, Jacob knew Christ was going to come one time, be perfect, and he was going to have to come back. You understand? Because Jacob understood everything he was reading and living in real life. You understand? Jacob understood. Well, Moses wrote this down after the fact. Jacob understood the Most High's law. You understand? He understood what was going on. He said, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the last days. You understand? Before our king comes back. After he dies and before he comes back, I'm going to tell you how you can identify yourself. Because Jacob knew what? What did Jacob know? This is the problem that you're going through at your slave when people ask you. Jacob knew what? This sweet red or sangria? Sweet red. A little bit of zazz to it.
Can you repeat that again, sir?
Jacob said, this is how you identify yourself in the last days. Jacob felt he had to tell him this why. He knew he had to tell them this why. Another brother could take a crack at it. You don't have to answer. Another brother could crack at it.
No.
Salakia, sir, because he knew in the last days nobody know who they are.
He knew that in the last days you was going to be in your worst captivity ever. You understand? This is prior to Egypt. Prior. And he knew, actually by 49, they were in Egypt. But this is prior to the slavery in Egypt. You understand? And he knew in the last days you was going to be in the slavery far worse than Babylon, far worse than Egypt. You understand? And in this slavery, unlike those slaveries, you was going to forget who you was completely. is going to strip you of your culture and your knowledge of who you was. So he said, in your last days, this is how you are going to identify your brothers and sisters and how you are going to identify yourself. You understand? So this is how, when you're talking to somebody, this is the proof that you need to show them that I'm not lying. You understand? That's what Jacob is doing. Go ahead, read on. Let nobody read it. Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you.
No, gather yourselves together and hear.
Verse 2. Fuck it.
Gather yourself together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Verse 3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, and the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power.
Oh, Reuben, you're so mighty, brother. You're so. Read the stories of the Seminole Indians and how they fought back in wars they fought in Florida and won against the white man. And ultimately, they lost the war, right? As it was written, they lost the war, but all the many battles within the war that they won against the white man. You understand?
Okay.
Being just a lone tribe by themselves with none of their brothers standing with them. The white man had all his brothers. White man had all his brothers, and Reuben fought him tooth and nail. You understand? Thou art my firstborn, my might, the beginning of my strength, the excellence of dignity, the excellency of power. Read on.
Verse 4. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel.
Reuben lost his right to being firstborn. Why? Oh, you taking a test. You laughing? I better pass that damn test. Come on. Come on.
Reuben slept with somebody's wife.
He slept with his father's wife.
Slept with his father's wife.
Reuben slept with his father's wife. That's why Reuben lost
Jacob?
his. Yes.
Answer.
He slept with Jacob's wife, right? The one that wasn't his mother.
Oh.
The one that wasn't his mother. Jacob had 4. He slept with one of Jacob's wives. Because of that, Reuben is unstable as water. It was a telling sign you are unstable. Thou shalt not excel. Reuben couldn't keep the discipline. The so-called Native Indians came over here, which was Reuben and Gad, came over here and began to do a lot of the customs that the Levites used to do as the priests. They came over here to this new land that no man ever was in and began to follow like a lot of those customs. And then they changed and started worshiping animal spirits and rocks and accepting white people and letting white people learn what they're saying. You read Lost Tribes and Promised Lands written by a white man who was in the circle of the Native Indians while they said Yahweh, Yahweh. Now we have that writing today to verify to people that these are the Jews of the Bible, but that white man shouldn't have been in that circle. You understand? You're unstable as water. Thou shalt not excel. Read on.
Because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defiled thou it. He went up to my couch.
Then defiled it. You went up to my couch, you had sex with my wife. This is proof and telling that you are unstable as water, and because of that, you shall not excel. All right, read on.
Verse 5.
This is one Hispanic tribe right here. Go ahead.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. The Dominicans and the Haitians are brothers. Read on.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Give me 1 second. Somebody just said the audio messing up. Check. Check. Yeah, he asked me to check it before you started. So check. this is low. Check. Set to do that other one for me right quick. Check. Press the up button a couple times. Go ahead. Check. Mic check. Okay. All right. The Dominicans and the Haitians are brothers. You understand? They are brothers. Read on.
Oh my soul.
No instruments.
Instrument of cruelty or in their habitations.
What's instruments of cruelty? Dominican brother walk up to you and say, how am I Israelite? The Bible don't say nothing about me. That's not talking about me. You saying I'm Simeon. What the hell are you talking about? What's the proof? Give me some proof that I'm Simeon. What is the instrument of cruelty? Go y'all. Let's go out with that microphone faster.
Instrument of cruelty is like weapons they use to destroy somebody.
What's the main weapon they use over there?
Voodoo.
Absolutely. The Haitians call it voodoo. Dominicans, and I believe there's another tribe called it Dominicans. Santa Maria. Right. Santa Maria and voodoo is exactly what they use as an instrument of cruelty to what they believe control of the people. Now we know that the only way that would work is if the Most High would allow that to work. You understand? Witchery has no power against the Most High. Witchery has no power at all. Y'all raves be trying to do all types of witchery to y'all. Y'all don't even know it. They should be trying so goddamn hard out, and you so goddamn protected. That's when she just stop and finally fall in line. You understand? You thought that your words changed her. Like she's trying to kill you the whole damn time. And the Lord just kept thwarting her. And she said, damn it, this nigga really served God. Fine, I'll serve God. Fine, I'll serve God because God is stronger than my witchery. You understand? Simeon and Levi are supposed to be brothers. Instruments of cruelty on their habitations. They commit voodoo and Santa Maria against one another. Pricking you, taking that damn ball, putting that in somebody growing, putting that pin in their neck, you're snapping their neck. You're doing all type of rituals on it, trying to give them blood poisoning, trying to get them sick. You understand? I wouldn't be surprised if right now they trying to use the voodoo dolls to give people COVID. You understand? They use it and they think it has power. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. What's another instrument of cruelty? Like, this ain't really talking about this, but this is another one that they use. The lack of brotherhood. Simeon and Haiti, Simeon and Levi, the Dominicans and the Haitians are brothers on the same island with a little as border separating them. And yet, if you are Haitian and you cross over there, it's a problem. If you are Dominican or Simeonite and you cross over, it is a problem. I know many Dominicans that speak Creole. I know many Haitians that speak Spanish. I know more Haitians that speak Spanish. You understand? But I know many that speak both languages. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Is it because of the witchcraft or black magic, whatever it's called? That's why we still in the situation that we in right now, where they cannot stand each other.
Well, you can't stand each other because you ain't come back to God. Because Judites can't stand each other. Judah and Benjamin can't stand each other. Benjamin and Simeon can't stand each other. Gad and Issachar can't stand each other. You understand? We just can't stand each other. We can't stand each other because we don't know what the hell brotherhood is. Now, you want to talk about these two tribes in particular. These two tribes in particular were so damn close. Were so damn close that when they turned to evil, they split so far apart. You understand? It's like you got your right-hand man and he do something so foul and so profound that nothing will ever be the same. And you're like immortal enemies. You understand? Your enemies now, and when you die and come back, your enemies and your enemies and your enemies. That's how it was. You gotta remember when it was assumed when Dina was raped by that African shit. What happened was Simeon and Levi teamed up and said, "It's over. We better go kill all of them. They all finna die." We ain't asking Daddy nothing because Daddy gonna say no. We already know what he gonna say. He gonna say no. So, hey, Simeon, come on. Come on, we got to go handle some business for Dina. You understand? They were very close, even in acts that their father wouldn't have approved of. They were very close. You understand? But because they turned to sin, the Most High made them very far apart. If you come together, it's like you'd be like damn twins. You'd be like damn twins. A Dominican brother and a Dominican brother and a Haitian brother would be like twins if they serve God. They'd be like twins, inseparable, same mannerisms, same. They would be like twins because we are all brothers, but they were especially close to one another. You understand? All 12 of the tribes was brothers, but those two men were especially close to one another. If they would just stop the beefing, they would absolutely be like twins. They can't stop beefing because they follow voodoo in Santa Maria and refuse to follow God. They believe that the power that got them back, big ups, Yatazar, for that lecture you did on Haiti, July 4th. You believe that voodoo saved Haiti. Voodoo is why you celebrate Haitian Independence Day. No, it's not that. It ain't voodoo. It was the Lord that had mercy on you and eased you of your oppressor for a time. You understand? That was the Lord that had mercy, but the Levites say it was voodoo. You understand? And when a Simeonite brother gets rid of his enemy, he says it's Santa Maria. It's God. And if they could unite under God, they would love each other. Anything different than that, brother, they're going to keep hating each other. You understand? They're going to keep hating each other. You think that they would learn that we have to love each other because when that goddamn hurricane came through, was it a hurricane? That goddamn hurricane came through Haiti. Who was in power? Trump. Trump said, he said, yeah, send some paper towels or something down there. Tell them soak the water up or something. Send bounty. I heard bounty's good. Send bounty down there. Soak the hurricane waters up off the land and call it a wrap. If Simeon and Levi loved each other, you wouldn't be looking at Donald Trump for help. You understand? You wouldn't be looking for Donald Trump for help because you would have had each other, but you don't have each other. So if you serve God and stop serving voodoo in Santa Maria, then you'll love you. And if you tell a brother like that at the slave and he just refused to hear you, he refused to hear you. But there's no denying that he's Simeon. You understand? That instrument of cruelty is that voodoo in that Santa Maria. You think you control somebody's life and death because you have a doll in your head, you cracked the chicken neck, you spilt the blood in the bowl, you spun it around with your finger and did some weirdo stuff. You do not control someone's body because you cracked the neck of a chicken and cut his neck. You understand? That does not mean that, brother, you both have to serve God. That's how you fix a relationship between Haitians and Dominicans. You understand? And you explain that to a Dominican brother, and if he's going to love God, he'll understand everything I just said. You understand? If he's going to love God, he'll understand everything I just told him. If he's not going to love God, he's going to look at you and say, I'm not Simeon. That don't mean I'm Simeon. I heard the Irish use voodoo. He's going to do something stupid like that. You understand? Read on. That's for Simeon. Simeon, a strong point for Simeon is Santa Maria. You understand? Very strong. People go to jail over it. Yeah, federal cases over it sometimes. For Santa Maria. All right. Read 6. Read verse 6. We're gonna get into all the Hispanic tribes and what you can tell them to let them know they're Israel.
Come. Verse 6. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united.
You understand? This is what I was just breaking down to y'all. Come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united. Y'all get together for voodoo. And you getting together for Santa Maria, you ain't getting together to worship me. So when you get together, I'm going to remove my spirit from you. You understand? So even if you try to coexist, they leave the island, come to America, and still beef. You understand that? It's not that y'all too close. It ain't none of that. It's because you don't serve God. And because you want to get together for voodoo and for Santa Maria, every time y'all get together, I'll remove my spirit. If your conversation ain't godly, what is it? Satanic. You understand? If your actions ain't godly, what is it? It's of Satan. So he said, so since every time y'all get together, I'm going to remove my spirit. Y'all don't want to follow me. You understand? Read on.
Okay. For in their anger, they slew a man, and in their self-will, they dig down a wall.
Because you was angry, you killed Shechem. Now, I believe Jacob had an agreement with Shechem's father, a peace treaty, if you will, to coexist peacefully, living next to each other, not live with the Africans. Understand the difference, Akim? Not live with the Africans. Similar to Goshen, leave us alone. You understand? You stay over there. We ain't gonna come over there. Don't come over here. You understand? This well, I believe it was a well that divided them that Jacob named. This well shall be a witness. The name of this well shall be a witness that Jacob and Shechem has entered a treaty. You understand? And brother, y'all chose to do whatever the hell y'all wanted. Y'all didn't choose to obey your father's wishes. Your father wished for peace. If he wanted to do if he wanted to act retribution for Dinah, that's his choice. Just because that's your sister does not mean you supersede the rank of the Most High. You understand? Jacob was effectively the leader at that time. You understand? He's effectively the leader of Israel because Reuben was his firstborn who would have led after he died. It went to Judah. Judah would have led after he died. Jacob never died. You understand? At this point, Jacob wasn't dead, and you two chose to act on your own accord. You understand? Now, of course, nobody, we ain't talking about you, and we love all the Simeon and Dominican brothers out there. It's just the truth of the matter. What happened? We all done did some foulness. All the tribe did some foulness. You understand? We're talking about your foulness right now. You're foul. Simeon and Levi decided to act on their own, not consult their father, and do what they please. And it says, because of that, you slew a man in your anger. You didn't think what this would do to the peace treaty. You understand? See, before this, what could you do? What could Jacob have done before this? You broke the treaty. Your son raped my daughter. You broke the treaty. You understand? You broke the treaty. I need half of your land. You understand? I need half of your land. I see you got 16 wells over there. I need 6 wells and 30% of your land. And I need 30% of your cattle to make this right. You raped my daughter. You understand? No. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. He couldn't go to war. He couldn't plead with the Most High and go to war because Levi and Simeon decided they would dig down a wall. I will knock down their wall and go into their camp and I will slaughter them. That's what Simeon and Levi decided on their own. They took that decision away from their father, which was unrighteous. You understand? Verse 7.
Okay. Verse 7. Cursed be thou anger. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce. Their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I'll divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. You understand? Because of that, y'all can't come together.
So all this going on is it was like a prophecy or pre-written from the Most High.
Yes, and this is exactly why you show this to brothers. This is exactly why. What do you think is going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe I'm Simeon. I don't believe. Why don't you believe you're Simeon? Here, I'll show you how you're Simeon. I'll show you. Do you get along with Haitians? Oh, I got a Haitian friend. No sweat. Does your family get along with Haitians? You understand? Does your family get along with Haitians? Don't they do Santa Maria back on the island still? You would ask him all these things, and unless he's a liar, he would have to do what Adunya just said. He would have to say yes. You understand? He would have to say yes. As a whole, Haitians and Dominicans don't get along. Yes, as a whole, Dominicans still practice Santa Maria. You understand that? That's what he would have to say. And then you would say Shalom. You understand? Shalom, this is you. Now, there's other things you can say. The Jews are black. speckled bird. You understand? So you're not just dark skin, you're light skin as well. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of things. You could go into the Apocrypha, which is what the scripture I'm going to give you, about how they came over here to this land, and then you pair it up with the history of who came over here, and you'll find out it was who they called savages, which later turned into Indians. Follow me out. I'm gonna get this to you in a second. Okay, hurry up, go ahead, because this is for you, Art. This ain't for me. This ain't for me, Art. Somebody read 8.
Verse 8. Judah.
Take that mic.
Slugger. This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
You understand? Now we get into Judah. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Even in America, Judah is seen as the progenitor of everything disgusting. Everything. And we get praise for it. We get absolute praise for it, brother. Absolute praise. Oh, you the one that got all these hoes twerking and they got thongs on and they stanking in the club. Oh man, don't sound crazy. You the reason I was able to get that hoe in the club because you put the hoes in the club. Oh man, that's excellent. That's excellent, brother. That's excellent. You told them hoes do this and do that, so they're easier to get. Thank you, brother. You sold all the drugs. You accepted. That was Freeway Rick Ross out there in California. Excuse me, not Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway, right? That is Freeway. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross accepted them damn drugs from in California from the CIA. That's you that allowed. And I'm not saying somebody else wouldn't have did it later, but that is you who allowed the white man to sell crack and eventually other narcotics and other hard drugs in our hood. Thank you, Judah. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. Thank you. You all your brother shall praise. And on the flip side, you a pastor, right? You're a pastor, you come through with the Bentley, they praise you. You shooting all the niggas in the face, they praise you. You out here being the best basketball or football star you could be, entertainer you could be, they praise you. Other tribes doing it? Absolutely. Who's the tribe mostly doing it? Judah. Right. You understand? Judah, because we are the chief tribe, which is why we are the worst tribe. You understand? The chief tribe is why we are the worst. You understand? Brothers say that all the time. Yeah, we gotta come together. You see how them Hispanics be doing? They be coming together in our house, man. They be, and I be looking at him like, and he think he's saying something profound and deep, going against Hispanic brothers, being like, oh man, yeah, they do that. Man, they come together. Black people could never do that. I'm like, oh, they're doing it. They black. They are doing it. He don't understand. We can't do it because we're worse. You understand? Mm-hmm. We're worse. In that house, Hispanics have problems. You understand? Hispanics have problems. There's rape and molestation and all that going on in that house too. And at Thanksgiving, they sit around that table just like you did with your aunts and uncles and pretend like none of that is going on in my family. Knowing damn well you got an open case right now for that. And you sitting there with him at the damn table, cutting the turkey with that nasty, floppy, gelatinous cranberry sauce. You sitting there pretending like life before Thanksgiving never happened. That goes on in a Hispanic household too. Just because they all live in there and you see a couple pickup trucks and you see them come together a bit, does not mean that what happens in your household does not happen in theirs. You understand? For you brothers that have the time and the skill, go learn Spanish. Talk to some of them. Talk to them and watch what happens. Watch what you hear. Ask them the things you ask brothers, like black brothers, Judites. Ask them the things you ask them. Talk about Thanksgiving and Christmas and the bad things and the shootings and see what they say. The same damn thing. Same thing. Brothers be talking about the Hispanics. They group up. They live in homes together like it's different. It's not different. We're just worse. You understand? We're just worse. Like you want everybody to suffer the way you suffer. How about you just be absolutely wonderful? You understand? How about you just be a goddamn example Instead of wanting somebody to be as bad as you, why don't you be a goddamn example? He's on some, oh, they not selling crack like me though. I'm selling that crack. They selling, they ain't selling that work. Like I heard they stepping on it. I ain't stepping on nothing. I done killed 3 fiends this week. It's real. Like, how about instead of killing all fiends, how about you help the fiends? How about you help all of us in the ghetto and be an example for the brothers out here selling drugs? You understand? And how about you be the reason why none of the other tribes will sell drugs? Because they see that a black man who they always try to put in, is what they do too. Because they know what you're thinking in your mind. This is what they do. They tell Hispanics, put white on their paperwork. So you can feel a way against them. They identify as white. They tell them to do that for more benefits, for easier living. You understand? Because they come from what you come from. You've been to East Harlem? They come from what you've been to Taino Towers. They come from what you come from. Believe me, they do. When they put white on that paperwork and you start feeling a kind of way, it's because the white man told him to get benefits, to piss you off, to separate you further. You understand? To separate you further. You got to tell them all of this. Sometimes, let me tell you that my favorite type of brother, the one that I don't got to go all deep into every little scripture, usually that's the cat that ain't coming in here. You understand? That's usually the cat ain't coming in here. You're not going to not come in here over a single scripture. I can tell you right now, there's sometimes I heard a scripture and I said, what the hell is he talking about? And I said, there's something wrong with me if I don't understand that. You understand? There's something wrong with me. I know he ain't lying. There's something wrong with me. That man that man changed my life. I know he ain't lying. If I don't understand, I'm going to class over. I'm asking about it. I'm asking about it. If I ask questions in class and he still break it down, I'm sitting there like, and Satan trying to sit there and tell me, like, see, I told you, man. I told you these niggas is crazy. I'm like, I'm just asking. I'm gonna ask his brother after class. I'm gonna see what the hell he was talking about. I don't understand that. Christ died, and the disciples still didn't understand half the things he said out of his mouth. Right. You understand? That ain't pulling me out the truth. Any cat that keeps saying I need this ultimate super califragilistic breakdown ain't coming in here. He's not. I've never seen it happen. I need a super califragilistic breakdown. You got to hit me with the breakdown of all breakdowns, and then I'll come in. Get the hell out of here. Go on. We don't need you here. There's some cat I could just say Jesus is black to when he coming to camp. Why the hell I got to give you a super cali extra breakdown when I could tell him Jesus black and he's there? You understand? He's there. And whenever he don't understand, he going to catch it later. You understand? He can catch it later. You need this extra goddamn breakdown. I got to spend 3 hours telling you the same goddamn thing because you want to hear it in every book of the Bible. Goodbye. You understand? Goodbye. Keep that in mind too when you're breaking something down to them. A lot of brothers just want to waste your damn time. Don't want to waste your time. And for them brothers who's serious though, Genesis 49, like I said, is an excellent thing to break down. We was in 49 and 9. We was in Judah. You understand? Read we was in 49 and 8. Read thy hand.
Khan, sir. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
You're the chief tribe. You understand? They look to Judah for guidance and things of that nature. When it come to crack, like I said, Freeway Rick Ross accepted that from the CIA. Everybody be like, I get it from Poppy and Poppy this and Poppy that and your plug and woo. But Freeway Rick Ross didn't accept it from Mexican. That's what he was misunderstanding. You want to say it's Poppy. No, it's the CIA. You think it's allowing who you calling Poppy to operate? He giving you all the goddamn drugs. You over here making $100,000 a month, and he's anonymous. He's not anonymous. The CIA knows him. You understand? They know him, and they're giving it to him, or they're allowing him to get it. You understand? Just like they gave Freeway Rick Ross that crack, and he started it. You understand? If you a Judite, get off your goddamn high horse with all this goddamn I'm a Judite. Go show some goddamn honor then. You're such a goddamn Judite. Show some damn honor. You're such a goddamn Judite. Go wake everybody up, Judite. You're a damn Judite, right? Go wake everybody. Damn near cussed. Go wake everybody up. You're a damn Judite. Go wake everybody the hell up. Everybody need to wake the hell up. I'm a Judite. Well, wake them up then. Wake them up then. You keep talking all the damn. You sell all the crap. You kill all the damn fiends out. Well, somebody need to wake the fiends up.
Right.
The fiends nodding off on the corner. Somebody got to wake the fiends up. Right. You gonna wake them up, or you gonna keep talking about I sell crack? I'm a black man. Ain't nothing like a black man. Black is beautiful. Black is strong. I hear all that. I do. Now go do something with it. You understand? Go do something with it. Read on.
Verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
You crouching like an old lion. You crouch down like your back hurt, like this hurt. This is metaphorical, right? Because an old person needs a cane or a walker. You know what I'm saying? A wheelchair, a Segway. Why are you crouching like that? Judah is a young lion. Why are you like an old lion? Like somebody got to rouse you up. You understand? Somebody got to destroy you completely for you to just do anything. Somebody got to straight. And here's the messed up part. The white man has destroyed you completely. So when the hell is that rousing up going to come? When is the standing up going to come? Because what it's saying is you're a young lion, but you act like an old lion, like somebody has to absolutely near death experience you for you to do something. You understand? And here it is, the white man has almost killed you, and you still won't do nothing. That's what people say. Who shall rouse him up? Be like an old lion that's couched down. Who's going to rouse him up? Who's going to get this man up to do it? You understand that? You understand? It takes another lion. It takes your brothers. You understand? It takes your brothers. Your brothers got to come around. No, it's over. Get up. Let's go. This is done. This is done. I don't know, 500 years. No, this is done up. This is done. Get up. Get up. It's time to go to war. You understand? That's right. It's time to go to war. Read verse 10.
Verse 10.
After 10, I'll tell you how to give it to Judah. It's a couple of Hispanic tribes coming up in the body. I'll give you that.
Verse 10. Scepter shall not depart from scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come.
Shiloh means the peaceable one. It's Christ. Good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And to him shall the gathering of the people be. 11.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah until Shiloh come. Meaning Judah is the head tribe till Christ come back, and then Christ is the head man from the tribe of Judah. You understand? Read on.
Verse 11. Bending his fowl unto the vine.
Binding
his fowl unto the vine. Salakia, sir.
You said it right.
No, I ain't had the mic towards me though. Salakia. His ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk.
That's Christ.
Verse 13.
That's me.
Zebulun shall dwell at the heaven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon.
Somebody tell me what tribes is Zebulun? One of my favorite tribes. What tribe is Zebulun? What would you call a Zebulonite today? Somebody come on with it.
Guatemala, Panama, sir.
Here we go, brother.
That's it.
Brother. That's it. That's it. All right. Panama, brother. Like, look, I ain't got no wine. Somebody hit me so I can say it. Look, Panama. Panama. You understand? Panama. I'm Panamanian sisters, brother. Let me tell you something. The white man ever decide to release my passport. The water. Panama. If the white man ever decide to release brother passport, I don't know if y'all know what's in Essex County. We have a little bit of everything here in Essex County. We got Panama in Essex County. All I'm gonna say is they look like Sierra. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. They look like Sierra. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. Somebody give me the rest of that verse. Somebody give me the rest of that verse. Oh, Salakia, actually, y'all read the whole verse. Now, you know what Zebulon is? Guatemala to Panama. He shall be for an haven of ships. What is this talking about? Just me saying Guatemala to Panama and haven of ships. Y'all should know exactly where this is talking about. This is a geographical location that you can use to tell somebody, otherwise known as a piece of land. This is talking about where Zebulon would be at, that you can identify them by. Where's they at? Where's Zebulon at?
Panama Canal, sir.
Panama Canal, brother. There's a lot of ships that go through the Panama Canal carrying various goods, various dried meats, various canned goods, just various goods go through the Panama Canal. We understand it's a very rich area as far as what goes through there, not the people. As far as what goes through there, if the people benefited off of what goes through there, yes, they'd be very rich. But I think we all know who benefits off of what goes through the Panama Canal. And that would be your oppressor. However, the Panama Canal and its goods is very rich. You understand? And this is how you tell a Zebulonite you're the Panamanian, that you're a Zebulonite. Zebulon is going to be in an area that dwells at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for an haven of ships. And his border shall be unto Zidon. You look at Zidon. Zidon is a river. I'm not gonna pull it up right now because I don't have my Bible map book. I do. It's over there. I don't want to pull it out. It's gonna take a while to find that. Give me haven. The definition of haven. Quickly.
Haven, place of safety or refuge. No,
that's not the definition that's being used right here. Okay, that's like safe haven.
It says inlet providing shelter for ships or boats, a harbor or small port.
That's what you want. A harbor or small port. And if you know what a harbor is, or you know what a harbor is, a port, then go ahead and find the definition of harbor and a port. But we ain't about to just be going from definition to definition to definition. A haven is a port where ships dock. You understand? Where ships dock, Zebulon shall be at the port of the sea, Panama Canal. And he shall be for an haven of ships. Ships go through the Panama Canal. And his border shall be unto Zidon. You're going to say, there's a lot of ports where a lot of ships go through. How do you know Zebulonite isn't the Italians? How do you know Zebulonite isn't this and isn't that? And the Bible for that, you would just pull up the other scriptures that Israel is black and, you know, yada, yada, speckled bird, yada, yada, yada. You understand? Read 14.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse
You
14.
don't really even need to do that because any other people that fit being at a port is another race. Meaning, if you say the Italians, they come from Esau. That's Edom. You understand? You say the ports that's over there off the coast of China, that's Moab. You understand? So you can't really say it's another people because all those other people already have their own name in the Bible. You understand? Go ahead.
Ishkar is a strong ass couching down between two burdens.
Israel is a strong ass couching down between two burdens. The Mexicans is like a strong donkey couching down between two burdens. What's the two burdens? South America, North America. They are burdens to Issachar. Why are they a burden to Issachar? America took half of Issachar land. America took all the land that mattered, to be honest with you. It took all the fertile land, all the good stuff. You know, California oranges and all that stuff they love to rave about. Yeah, that was Issachar's. You understand? That belonged to Issachar. All that Vegas known for the casinos and the great weather, and yeah, that was Issachar. You understand? That was Issachar. Issachar's between two burdens. America, who would keep saying, build the wall, build the wall, build the wall. And South America, who was a burden in South America, don't have too many rich countries. The people who are rich in South America are oppressors. You understand? South America doesn't have many rich countries. It's couching down between two burdens, two people, two countries ruled by the oppressor, bearing down on them. You understand? Bearing down on them, requiring a lot. South America moves through Mexico to get to the U.S. U.S. took Mexico's land and is trying to place sanctions on Mexico and is building a wall against Mexico. Trump said we making Mexico pay for the wall. You understand? It's couched down between two burdens. You understand? Both countries are a burden to Issachar, but he's a strong ass. That's why you come on. He taking all the damn jobs. No, brother. No. Issachar is just strong enough to bear $2 an hour. Don't blame him. He took what the oppressor gave him, just like you did. You took what the oppressor gave you too, but they told Issachar, I said, look, we'll pay you $2 an hour. You illegal. We won't say nothing as long as you work for $2 an hour. And Issachar did it to escape Mexico. He dealt with that to escape Mexico. Like, he's strong. Issachar's strong. He's not a thief. He ain't steal your damn job. He ain't the reason for the economy. He don't need a damn wall built because he's strong. You understand? Because he had a situation and he found an honest way out of it. You sold crack, nigga. Like, what the hell you got to say? You over here about to say something about a man working for $2 an hour, but he ain't killing nobody. If anything, he killing himself. He killing his own back. You understand? He killing his own goddamn back. You out here killing all the damn fiends and bragging about it every week. And then you want to talk mess about Issacharite taking all the jobs. Like, he got 3 jobs because he has to have 3 jobs. And you won't take them because you know you should be getting paid more. Unfortunately, he's in a country that will pay him even less than $2 an hour. So when America says $2 an hour, he hops at the chance. You understand? What the hell you gonna blame him? Why don't you blame the white man? Blame the white man. You can't, because you're getting your cocaine from him. Go ahead.
It's like, if I may, back a few years back when I was still like doing like warehouse work and random freelance work, I met a couple of Israelites. Now, when I met them, they was only making like $5-6.50 an hour. But I met them a couple years. I bumped into them again a couple years down the line. They own their own construction company.
So that's what I'm saying. Issachar don't come over here and do nothing but work hard. But they tell you to hate Issachar. Why? To divide you. Same reason they tell them put white on that paperwork. So that you look at them like they white. You look at them. That's the same reason why the Portuguese are in ironbound right now, pretending to be Brazilian. Pretending. So now you go to ironbound and you got people who hate you, the Portuguese, treating you like they hate you. And you can't tell the difference between Portuguese and Brazil. You're just not trained enough. So now you go to ironbound and F everybody. Am I lying? You go down to Ironbound and as soon as somebody start looking at you, like what? Like I shake the whole damn block right now. I shake it all up. I walk in ABC stores, the damn children's store, and I shake the whole damn thing up. Because you can't tell that these people that hate you is Portuguese. You understand? I had this good platter from this spot called Picnic. It's Portuguese. Didn't know at first. It's Portuguese. They looking at me funny while I'm in there and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, son, you know what, bro? And I'm like, yo, hold up, these gotta be Portuguese people. Absolutely. Because I'm riding up and down the block, them brothers with the low riders and the tents all the way around and the blue neon lights under. And when I hop out the car and they hop out the car, they got the same vibe as me. They walking just like me. They don't look at me no day. Walking by my damn business in their own goddamn world. Whatever the hell they got going on. I walk in Picnic and I'm getting grilled now. And I'm like, there's something different in there. I found out it's Portuguese. You understand? And they will teach you. They're in speaking Spanish instead of speaking whatever the hell they could be speaking. Instead of all of us speaking Hebrew, now we got confusion. You understand? Now we got confusion, and you can't even tell who the hell is Brazilian down there. You understand? You can't tell Brazilian because they done told them check white, and they all speak Spanish. So now you just say F all of them when you go down there. You understand? You got to say them, brothers. You got to realize that Issachar is between two damn burdens in Mexico. He is between America trying to build a wall and keep him from ever having a better life, and South America that just has absolutely nothing to offer him. You understand? South America is great in a lot of things. A lot of things. They have great steak. Great steak. They have great soccer teams. Absolutely amazing soccer teams. They have great brothers and sisters down there. They are. But brother, they ain't rich. Issachar can't go south for more money. You understand? He's between two burdens. Go ahead.
It's like if I may.
If you understand,
There was a
brother, you tell a Mexican brother that, and the Mexican brother don't feel you out. Can't come in here. Straight like that. Like that ain't got nothing to do with you and your lack of understanding, your lack of nothing. You tell a cat that, and he don't come in here, he was never coming in here.
Come.
If I could, brother is a Puerto Rican brother, and his whole family came from Christian background.
Oh, we about to get into it.
His mom is like,
I didn't forget about them.
like, really in the Christian church. Like,
Let me tell you something. Puerto Rican is one of those ones, right? So-called Ephraim is one of those ones where the audacity to claim you ain't the same as black people is ridiculous. You've been over here so damn long. We in the same goddamn hoods. It's absolutely we in the same gangs. You're in the same gang as a black man. I know black people who are in Hispanic gangs. You've been over here so damn long. We've been living together so damn long. For you to turn around and say you ain't black is absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous. You know, once you get past that language barrier, you know how many old Hispanic women want you to marry their daughters? After you get past that little language barrier, you know, all you know is bonita. And come estás and lo sé. Hablas poquito español, poco. Like, all you know is the. Because once you get past that language barrier, all of their mothers would like to give you their daughters. You understand? And all the Hispanic brothers will dap you up the same way your man's from around the corner dap you up. You understand? As soon as you get past that damn Spanish English thing, you think they weird because they talk Spanish like this, they talk English like this and stuff like that. What the hell are you speaking English for? You ain't got your own damn language, and you talking about him speaking Spanish. Y'all in the same damn boat. It's like you're entitled because you feel like you've been in America longer and you speak the same English as white people. You think you're better. You're not better. If anything, you're more of a slave. You understand?
Right.
Please. Puerto Ricans is one of those ones you cannot say you ain't black. You can't. Like Issachar right try to say it, they be coming from Mexico, so it'd be a little. I mean, but it's a lot of. Let me say this right here. There's a lot of dark-skinned women and men in all tribes. There's a lot of light-skinned women and men in all tribes. You've been convinced that there's mostly light-skinned Hispanics. That's a lie. Those are the ones that come over here. You understand? Those are the ones that come over here. Let me ask you something. Real talk, real spill, right? From the Bible. You dark skin. Most of us in here dark skin. I think you got a little bit of.
Good night. Right.
brother, just because you choose, I know they light skin and dark skin. I know they light skin and dark skin. Just because, show them, brothers. Take the dark skin. It's dark skin Mexicans. Type dark skin Chileans or Panamanians, and then get the phone around. I'm serious. Type it out. Mama saw you hear? Type it. Type dark skin Mexicans in the phone. Dark skin Mexicans, dark skin Panamanians, something like that. Because you dark skin does not mean that your sibling can't be light. Your father, your mother, anybody around you can't be light. It does not mean that they are not the same as you. You understand? What means you are not the same is when your daddy is a white man like Bob Marley.
Right.
And you thought Bob Marley was your kin. He's your brother because he put dreads in his head and said, what that damn song you made? That ridiculous song. What's that song you made with that world peace song? Be all right. That damn thing. Bob Marley white. You understand? He made that damn song and had the whole world loving him. And you think he's a black leader. Right now, brother, when people draw the most historic black celebrities, they draw Tupac, they draw MLK, and they draw Bob Marley. I'm not lying. You understand? Bob Marley ain't black. But because Jose is a little lighter than you and he don't speak that goddamn language, and they like rice and beans. I done you like rice and beans. I done you like rice and beans. They like rice and beans. You trying to tell me that they ain't Israel? It ain't true. Somebody taught you that. You understand? Well, you ain't even realize it. You ain't realize that all that TV you was watching was conditioning you to think that all your Hispanic brothers and sisters had to be light skinned. They taught you that they wasn't even your brothers and sisters. And they taught you that language barrier was just too hard to overcome. You understand? Too hard to overcome. You was in school in Spanish class. Like, man, I ain't learning this. It was a whole 40 minutes for you to just BS. There's a whole 40 minutes for you to BS. You're like, why would I learn Spanish? I'm not Hispanic. That's what you was thinking. I'm not Hispanic. I don't got to learn how to talk to them. It's ridiculous. You understand? Brother, they're your brothers and sisters. And they come, if y'all ever seen my sister, a lot of y'all have not. Only any of y'all have. Maybe in the bio, my older sister. Yeah, see? My older sister is pale. Pale. We have the same father and mother. She's pale. Brother, your skin complexion does not mean that's who you are. You're not white because you're light skinned.
So
Go ahead.
if I could, I used to be so ignorant and just knowing, thinking that light skinned people was just like
A product of rape.
Rape from the slave.
I know. You was in the church, right? Like you in the past, you was in the church. That is a church thing. That's a church thing. The church will tell you, and we mixed anyway in slavery. And they try to take something that's disgusting, rape, and make it like it's regular, and it's a reason why you should love white people. If we was rape, why the hell would I want to come around you now? You understand? And it's just not true. Since the beginning of Israel, we've always been a speckled bird. Like them damn pigeons you see in Broad and Market, a speckled bird. Any shade, from the lightest light to the darkest brown, can be an Israelite. That don't determine it. What determines it is who you put your rod in. Whatever comes from you is an Israelite. You understand? That is an Israelite, not the skin complexion that come out. Not the skin complexion, brother. And you break that down to Issachar like that, Issachar tell you that's not me. He could go kick rocks. I ain't gonna lie to you, he get the hell out of my face. He get the hell out of my face. I done met a lot. I had this damn 1 second out. I had this damn cat in my car. He talking to me. We chopping it up. We had some stuff in common. We chopping it up. He go, oh, he said, yo, what's up with downtown? No, Hispanic brother. All right, his number. Whoa. I'm like, yeah, they taking down, drive the J's, and he's like, what? He said, damn, I remember he go to West High. I used to go to West Side High. I used to have the 4X Galaxy tees. And I'm like, this nigga's black. This is black with a t-shirt down to your damn knees. You was black. In the early 2000s, you was black. You understand? You was black. Them t-shirts down to your goddamn knees with the chain going down to your navel. You was black. And I ain't have to convince him to say none of that. He said, then they took down Dr. J's. I remember going there to get on my 4X. He's a skinny brother. My 4X Galaxy tees. I said, God damn, 4X? He's black. He's black. Now, should that determine if somebody black? No. But what am I telling you? I'm telling you he's black and he acts like you as well. He acts exactly like you. You don't understand him because he don't speak your language. How about you look at it a different way? You don't understand him because you don't speak his language. You ever thought of it like that? You think you're superior because you speak English.
Right.
You don't speak the language he speaks, so y'all can't understand each other. That's it. Because once you start talking to him, he's going to tell you, yes, I wore Jordans and Galaxy tees and real baggy jeans. And I had the Yes, I had the Pacos. I had the Pele's. Yes, absolutely. I did all of that. Yes. Before New Balances became corny, yes, I had New Balances on. Yes. Yes. Good, Mosa.
But man, I mean, they naturally be saying, "What's up, my nigga?" Know what I mean, like most people be thinking that they be saying that just because you know it's a fab or it's in or it's hip hop or it's culture, but they naturally just be like, yo, they say my nigga more than you. They be like, yo, my nigga, yeah, my nigga. All the Northern Kingdom, they might way more than the Southern Kingdom ever do. It's natural.
And I know proof that skin color doesn't determine who you are, but the seed of the father. Because I got 6 sisters. I'm the only boy in the middle child. I got all different shades. I got a white sister.
What?
I got a white sister. She's Judah.
Pale.
I got a pale sister.
Pale.
Salakia. Let me correct myself. Salakia. Let me correct myself. I have a pale sister. The same father, different mother.
I'll revert straight back to old Judah. I done you check him. Check his pedigree. Check his pedigree.
Salakia. I have a pale sister. Her mother. We had the same father who is Judah, but her mother is Edomite.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like anything happen as far as the complexion and all of that stuff like that, they don't determine who you are. You understand?
But then all my other sisters, they all Judah, but they different shades. Got light brown, dark brown.
Yeah, because that's how it goes.
I sister that's dark as my shirt.
That's how the Lord instructed it to go. Somebody give me 15. Somebody give me 15.
Khan Wakan.
Actually not 15 because I don't need that. Give me 19.
19. Khan Wakan. Gad, a troop shall overcome him. He shall overcome at the last.
Right, a troop shall overcome. You know, this is probably one of the most blatant. The Native Indians fought the white man until he couldn't fight no goddamn more.
Right.
He fought
That's
him
right.
until it was damn near none of them left. before him to the on reservation in a couple of states where he had the whole East Coast out.
Ash,
He was on the West Coast too. But when the white man came over, he had the East Coast on lock from Florida to Maine. You understand? You think the East Coast is, the East Coast is very popular right now, right? What do I mean? California's lit too. Well, New York, Jersey City, Newark, you got Dover, Delaware, you got Baltimore and Maryland, you got Norfolk and Virginia, you got Richmond, Virginia, you got North and South Carolina, you got Greensboro, you got Raleigh, you got Charlotte, you got Miami, you have Atlanta. You know that the East Coast is full of those cities. And it's prime real estate. The Native Indians had this whole coast on lock. You understand? The whole coast is on lock. And then one day, a devil came over here and said, "Hi, my name is Columbus." And that was all she wrote. You understand? That was all she wrote. Gad, a troop shall overcome him. He fought tooth and nail with them damn colonels. And that goddamn war, Colonel Mustard. For tooth and nail. And they overcame Gad. Because Gad wasn't righteous.
Custard.
Huh?
Custard.
Yeah, Custard. General Custard. Whatever the was, Mustard, Custard, whatever the hell his damn name was. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. You understand? Gad will win in the end. You look at Gad right now, you go to damn reservation, it's just full of beer bottles, and it's not the best sight to see, to be quite honest with you. You go to the reservations up there in upstate New York, the reservations in Chicago. I think they have a reservation in DC. They have reservations in Ohio. They have a lot of reservations on the Midwest and the East Coast. All over the nation, really. This is the ones that I know of. And you go there, it's a lot of beer bottles, a lot of depression, right? It's not the best thing for you to see. It's kind of like just going into the gutter of the ghetto.
Right.
They go into the gutter of the ghetto, walking up and down the block, and stop thinking that what you're seeing is normal for 1 second. For 1 second, stop thinking I grew up in this is what it is. And just really look at what's going on around you. Fiends, not like functional fiends, quote unquote, nodding off on their porch. You understand? Brothers' jeans all the way down here. Brothers wearing these damn skinny jeans. Brothers got these gay hairstyles. Brothers fighting on the block. Brothers talking about crimes they gonna do. Women looking like whores. Women walking with women. Men walking with men. Really just take a stop and just look. Just look. Listen to the conversation that's had in your area sometimes. The things you say out their mouth. And just realize the type of hell you actually live in. And stop thinking this is what I grew up in. I'm used to it. You understand? And it's the same thing in the Gadite reservation. There's drugs, there's alcoholism, there's DV cases, there's gayness, there's all that. There's all that. You understand? But at the end, Gad shall win. In the end, Gad shall come into the I.S.U.P.K. and Gad shall win.
That's right. That's right.
Gad will win. Right. General Custard thought he did something. He did. He thought he did something miraculous, and he thought he had Gad beat. In the end, Gad will come inside the I.S.U.P.K. and Gad will destroy the white man.
That's right.
You understand? Read on. Somebody read on.
Oh, Salah.
I gotta stay with me.
Out of Asher, his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties.
Asher, the Brazilians, like I said, there's great steak in South America. The greatest steak is in Brazil.
Right.
The greatest steak. Don't go to Rio de Janeiro. Let me say it right now. You get stabbed. If you go to Rio de Janeiro, I hope you're an actual man because they will try to stab you. I'm not playing with you. They will try to stab you. You understand? Guns ain't too openly available like in the States. They will stab you up. They will say, "Give me it. Give me what you got on you," and still stab you if you give it up. You understand? However, Brazil has wonderful steaks. And an entire lunch for $5, including a huge ass steak. Salakia.
Right.
You understand? They also have wonderful grapes. They wonderful fruit that comes from Brazil.
Come
They got
on, come
wonderful
on.
women that come from Brazil.
Christ.
You understand?
Come on, sir.
Out of Asher, his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Royalty loves steak. They love the finer things of life, the more expensive things of life, the better things of life. And that definitely comes out of Brazil, although the Brazilians don't always get the benefit from it because the white man is there. Great cattle, great fruit, and great land is in Brazil. You understand? As well as a great people. We don't.
Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words.
Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth the goodly words. I have to get back on that one. It's not coming to mind right now. Give me Joseph.
Come on, sir. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall.
And as you know, Ephraim, which comes from Joseph, you're going to say, why ain't Ephraim here? Because Ephraim came from Joseph.
Come on, sir.
Why ain't Manasseh here? Because Manasseh came from Joseph. Because of Dan, what happened was the Most High he took Joseph's 2 sons and made them tribes. Instead of making the tribe of Joseph, there's the tribe of Manasseh and Ephraim, who were the sons of Joseph. You understand? Joseph's a fruitful bow. If you ever go looking around, please go to the Bronx. I remember this, I ain't gonna tell the story. Go to the Bronx. There's wonderful Cuban women there. If you go anywhere, there's wonderful Ephraimite women. There's wonderful Ephraimite brothers to talk to, share a drink with, go to the bar with them, have a laugh with them. They're wonderful people out. They're wonderful. Don't let the media, don't let the news influence you out. Don't let the language barrier stop you. Go learn basic Spanish if you want to. Go learn basic Spanish. Go learn basic conversation. Because once you're drunk, nobody cares what you're saying anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter no more. Now it's just you watching a damn soccer. Yeah, like it's crazy. You don't know what really is happening. You just enjoying the time. If you want to bond with the Ephraimite brothers, you're gonna learn some basic Spanish and go to a bar. You understand? Go to a bar on a night with soccer's on. Yeah.
Come on, sir.
No, I think Mawasar had a question. Naphtali is Argentina. Argentina has great steak too. They have great cattle in South America. Great cattle. A lot of good ones. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I may, sir. A lot of the northern kingdoms, they starting to realize that they are black now, though. Like a lot of people be saying, from what I be seeing, you can even see it. Like you saw put it out there. You watch it, the so-called. If you watch the so-called love and hip hop and all that garbage, they put it out there. They got all the Afro Latinas, the Afro Latinos, and all this. And then when you go out there in the world, I mean, they got a place in Passaic called Issachars. A Mexican place called Issachars.
Yeah, why are you telling me in class? We should have been knew about this, Salakia. But go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, Salakia. I would have wanted to know this beforehand. I would like to know the Issachars. I would like to ask the owner, why the hell did you name it Issachars?
I did. Like, I said, so you know who you are? It's like, I know who I am. And you my brother. And we're safe. Mexican.
Yeah, we might have to go there.
Yeah.
You understand? He know who he is. He got a restaurant. And he not in here. He's wasting his time. I might need to help him spend his time better. You understand? I might need to help him spend his time better. No sweat. But everything you saying is absolutely right. A lot of these and sisters know absolutely. That's what I was telling. That's what I was trying to tell you about with when I was mentioning Ephraim. As far as Ephraim, this goes for the other tribes as well. They're just very heavy in the states, right? They're very heavy in the states. When it comes to Ephraim, they know they black. Like I don't care if Ephraim tell you up and down, I ain't black. In his head, I've heard some other tribes say that. It's never true, but I've never heard Ephraim say it myself. But I'm saying if they ever say that, It ain't true. Some of my best homies in the world was Puerto Rican. You understand? And he's Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. We never treated him different. Ain't never talked to him different. Ain't never. Even if he speaks Spanish too, ain't never treat him different. Talk to him different. Nothing like that. Treat him just like I treat the black man. You understand? It is what it is. You have a nation full of soldiers. A nation full of men who are brothers. And if you want to unite, don't listen to damn language barrier or Trump's speech or Biden law or media or Fox or CNN report stop you from loving your brother. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And if that can stop you from loving your brother, you deserve to stay in America. You deserve to stay right the hell here. If a news report will stop you, if somebody says study came in, 56% of blacks who leave their jobs have their positions replaced by Mexicans, and that makes you go, oh, I hate them. You stay in America and fall with America. Fall with America. If a news report will make you hate your brother, fall in America. Fall. If something don't agree with something that I learned, I don't even listen to it. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm gonna be quite honest. If something disagree with something General Hyman told me, I ain't hearing it. I don't even hear it. I don't hear it. It's cause my brother. You could tell me 90% of the jobs we leave it gets replaced by I.S.U.P.K. He's replaced by Asher and Naphtali. I don't care. Let them have a damn job. I left. Let them have a damn job. I'm gonna blame them for oppression. No, I'm gonna just double down on camp when I talk about the oppressor. That's what I'm gonna do. When I talk about you at camp, I'm gonna just go extra hard. You understand? Because you're trying to cause a divide between me and my brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Then you had to stand up first.
Oh, was same topic. I seen a book that was written by a woman that was shocked from the tribe, right? And when I'm looking at this woman on the inside on the book, she looked like my wife's grandmother. Right, so maybe pay a lot of attention to it. So my wife's grandmother is black and Choctaw Indians, black nation, but they would have you think that the Indians look different.
They'll have you think the Indians looked Asian. They'll have you think the Indians looked like what's the name? Like Mongols.
Constant.
Go ahead.
Also,
there's a lie out there that says that Genghis Khan came here. Right? I don't know if y'all ever heard that one, or there's a lie that says that his descendants came over here and they're not Jews, they're not the Israelites. Those are descendants of Genghis Khan. It's not true. Go ahead.
Another one, the Dominican Republic, seen a lot of black people down there. Like the Dominicans, you can tell the Dominicans, but they was black. They was as red as your phone case, or as brown as your phone case. And one of them looked like Beyonce. Like, physically, the features, she looked like Beyonce. Also, the Khan. We was at the school on feast day. YAHANNA we want all Ephraim pick, and it was him and the Khan taking the pick. So you immediately, that's a nigga right there. So like that's a Negro right there. What the hell are you talking about?
So you didn't know the Khan was.
I didn't know the Khan was Puerto Rican.
The Khan is Ephraim.
That's all I want to say to that.
Make it quick. Oh my God.
Two things. One, when I was in, Catholic school learning history, I read up on a so-called tribe of people called Gideon. They were like,
it was where?
They were considered.
You were where?
I was in a Catholic school.
Okay.
Now, in the book, they said they were considered Gideons. I don't know what they are, but in the book they looked like people of color, but their features resembled Esau. Though.
Are these real people you met, or is it people you read about?
These are people that I read about.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, and secondly, what do you do for those that's because we're training to be priests and prophets of the Most High? What do you do for those in the world that, because I was stubborn and stiff-necked myself, it took a shock a good long time to pull me up. You know, so I understand the being stiff necked and
It
stuff.
was the Lord.
It was the Most High using Kashak as a vessel, Khan. And so I understand and comprehend the being stubborn and stiff necked. But what do you do when you feel that spirit to try to help somebody, but it's like you don't want to cast your jewels to swine? Like they don't want to believe that they're Hebrew Israelites.
You keep telling somebody not listening.
Right. Khan.
Keep it simple. You keep telling somebody something, they're not listening. I do the same thing that I just told you. I don't care. You understand? I don't care, because if I tell you something, you have to get a balance of compassion and no tolerance as a man. You understand? You have to find a balance between I have compassion and I will deal with you according to compassion, but I will not tolerate ridiculousness. You understand? You have to get that balance. And once you obtain that balance, what you'll do is what I do. I don't tolerate any type of garbage from anybody. You understand? So once you start showing me signs that you don't care about the truth, that's what I do.
Khan.
I stopped talking to you about it. Why I'm gonna go around you and talk to you and do all this, and you keep saying you don't care about what I'm talking about? You understand? Don't let your compassion cloud what's obvious. Somebody don't want to come around you. Somebody don't call you. Yeah, I went through this with people in the world I knew. They don't call you. They don't come around you. As soon as you see them somewhere, it's what? Oh, my man, I was just about to call. We was talking about you yesterday. I don't care if you don't like the truth. If I say Christ is black and you look at me like I'm stupid, I might try one more time. Because I love you. I'll try again. You tweaking, man. You don't know this. This is the real deal right here. This is what it is. Do it again. All right, you try my patience. In a second, I'm going to not care. You understand?
Right.
In a second, I won't care. Nobody convinced. Here's what you're mistaken at. Because I didn't convince you to I.S.U.P.K, and I didn't convince you. You made a choice. You took a long choice, but you made a choice. You understand? Ain't nobody convinced none of y'all to come in here. I'm convinced. I ain't got time for that. I just don't. I'm being honest with you. I just don't got time to convince no man on why you got to come serve my king. Because my king lives by the same philosophy. He don't need everybody.
Yeah, right.
You understand? I don't need everybody. He'll do it himself. And since he'll do it himself, I looked at that and said, I ain't gonna let him do it by himself. Mm-hmm. And somebody is sitting here like convincing me why. No. I'm gonna convince you to do something for. Why would I ever talk to you different than how I talk to anybody else? Ever. Why? My compassion is telling you Jesus is black. That's my compassion. And when you talk crap about me and kick my back in, and I still go, yeah, you just stupid. That's all. You just stupid, and you need to know better. You need to know better. Yeah, I know you was probably high at the time. That's my compassion. You understand? That's my compassion. My compassion is not, I tell you 17 times, you spit in my face 17 times, metaphorically. You spit in my face 17 times. That is not compassion. That's called being an idiot. Not that you're an idiot, because you have compassion. But I'm not doing that. You understand? I'm not doing it. It doesn't make you an idiot because you did it 17 times. What makes you an idiot is noticing it's not working, and I'm going to keep doing it. It's like at that point, are you trying to pull somebody in the truth to make yourself feel good? Are you trying to verify you being in the truth by pulling somebody else in the truth? You understand? I don't care if anybody in my family come in the truth. I don't care. What I mean by I don't care, I want them to come in the truth. I sincerely do. But I don't care. You understand?
Okay.
I don't care. I'll go to camp every Saturday if you continue to eat pork. I don't care. You understand?
Okay.
If you obey God or if you don't obey God, I'm going to camp.
Right.
You understand? Make a damn
Okay.
difference to me. The Lord blessed me with all you brothers, and that's excellent. Before y'all came, guess what I was doing? Going to camp in New York. Before I came, guess what they was doing? Going to camp in New York. Whether you come in here or not,
Right.
I'm going to camp.
Right.
Right.
So why do I care about how you feel about the truth? And why would I break my back trying to convince you when nobody convinced me? You understand? Nobody convinced me. You treat somebody how I treat you. You understand?
Okay.
That's it. I ain't never convincing nobody to come here. You don't want to come here, don't come here. I don't want you in here. If you ever feel like you gotta get somebody to convince you to come in here, it's just an announcement for the internet. Don't come in here. Please. Don't come in here. If you feel like Officer Kamara gotta convince me and Captain Zariak gotta convince me and the generals just ain't say nothing powerful enough yet, please do me a favor and don't come in here. Don't come on. Don't. I can't stand next to you at camp. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't look in your face and know that if something go down at camp, I can't trust you. I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my mind when I'm there with you at camp. I'm gonna be like shaking at camp. Don't come to camp. Don't do that. You understand? Don't do that. Don't come. Just please stay the hell home and pay your tithes. Just do that. Somebody got to convince you to come to the I.S.U.P.K. and go somewhere else. You understand? Go somewhere else. I'm not convincing nobody to come in here. Go the hell somewhere else, because you're not gonna get convinced if you need convincing. You understand? And you treat everybody in the world the same way. I gotta convince you to stop eating tuna. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not convincing you to stop eating tuna. Why the hell would I do that? Why would I do that? Nobody did that to me. Nobody sat there and said, well, brother, please. Pretty please, brother. What if I have somebody bring you me some salmon that's already made? Would you stop then? Nobody did that for you, did they? No. So why would you do that with somebody else? I'm not doing that. I ain't doing it. I would advise you not do that. And that's the type of stuff that will pull you out the truth. Trying to sit there and waste time trying to pull somebody else in the truth. What the hell are they?
Slagia. And they don't care that you in the truth. Just like you shouldn't care how they don't. They don't. I told plenty of my day one homies, bro, just stop doing this.
You told them I'm going to camp. You told them I'm going to class. You told them what we doing was stupid. And they looking at you like, man, whatever. The same way you looking at them like that, that's old stuff. We can't do that no more. That's God. How we was living was wrong, bro. We can't do that. Looking at you like, this nigga's insane, bro. What the hell is he talking about, bro? He met some weirdos and start talking weird. Like, what the hell is he talking about?
God.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go be a weirdo, and you gonna go ahead and go sell the crack. Go sell your crack. I'm gonna go to the corner and talk about people who sell crack.
And the crazy part is, because all my brothers in the world I grew up with, they all in the feds right now. All of them. Now, they just got swept up like 2 months ago.
And I'm sure you told them, don't do it.
I promise you, I
told them, look, man, the Lord got repercussions that come with this, man. The Lord got repercussions that come with this. You understand?
And they looking at me like,
I know you told them.
I told them, sir.
And they said, man, he tripping. He gonna go back to being in the world. Just give him enough time.
Yeah, he like, yeah, your brothers, man, they took you away from me, man.
Yeah, all this weird, all that weird stuff. It's the fake deep stuff.
Yeah, like
the fake deep stuff. They took you away from me, man. You gotta remember, man. Basis D1, D1s, man. It's forever, yo. Love you, my boy. Love that nigga.
Yeah,
you know that one. Love that nigga. Love that nigga. Please.
Meanwhile, they still selling fentanyl and crack.
Meanwhile, you on the corner saying that people that sell crack are gay, right? And they still selling crack,
still doing it, and realize, and then try to wonder why I separate myself from them. Like, it's a lot, yeah, sir. That's all I had to say.
Hold on, let me get this brother questions. I gotta get this brother question. You said, Shalak, yes, sir. If I may, why do we need to respect those, and this is actually on your top. He asked us like 30 minutes ago. Why do we need to respect those that aren't in the truth and go up against it? I'm saying this because when I watch these debates, they talk about respect in the battle. Respect, the meaning of respect, respect, to look. It's like him. Back, right? Back, past. Spect, to look. Spectacle, look. To look back on. You cannot respect someone that is greater than you. You understand? It's literally not possible. Y'all can't respect me. You understand? I can't respect Captain Zarat. Captain Zarat can't respect General Muhammad. You understand? You can't respect him. You can't look back on him. You can't look back on him and say he's doing a great job. You can't do that. You can't do that. So you respect those that aren't in the truth. You don't look back on them and say they're doing a great job. Or respect means you look back on them, not even a great job part. That's me adding that for between us because we love each other and we honor each other and we do great jobs amongst each other. Right. Respect means to look back on, right? You look back on people in the world and you check on them. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Now, what I believe what the brother means is a level of decorum, meaning when you're talking with somebody in the world and they're annoying, why do you have to entertain them? That's because, like, you'll see Captain Zarat do it a lot. It benefits not just that person, it benefits the people watching. Whether you're in person in the street, you might have one person watching y'all talk. You might have a crowd of people join around you in the middle of the street. You might be at camp. And maybe you cut in this demon that's in front of you, not to try to change the demon, but to try to get to the other people around you. You understand? Right. To try to get to the other people around the demon. You don't have to cut that demon to get to that demon. You can cut that demon to reach those people that's around the demon. Right. You understand? Right. That's why you keep a level of decorum with people, because you never know who you're gonna be able to bring into the truth by talking to them. Everything I just told y'all, like, I don't waste breath on people. I don't. Both things I just said is true. I'm not going to talk to you if I realize that you are wasting my time. You understand? Right. If I realize you're wasting, I'm not going to talk to you. You understand? I'm not doing that. People in the world, yeah. This is what I do. I send you all the information you need in the text. Stop. And I'll send it. I will literally send it, and I will tell them the same thing I tell anybody. This phone line is open 24/7. Please contact me. Right. With any problems you have. But you will not have me on the phone for 4 hours, and you have no plans on coming in the truth. Right. Shalom. I'll send you everything in the text. The phone line is open 24/7. Let's go. Understand? Respect is to look back on somebody and check on them and make sure they're good and they're doing good. You understand? Cannot respect someone greater than you. You can't do that. Right. You look back on somebody that's ahead of you. Call y'all.
So if you're not supposed to respect them, or you can't respect them, then what are you supposed to do? Honor them?
What do you think? Whatever you thought respect meant before,
kind of.
That's what you do. You continue the same thing. See, the world is soft. Right. So what they really mean by respect is obey. You understand? But like when you tell your woman obey, what your woman do? Obey. Oh. You understand? I got you. 1 second. What your woman do? Obey. Obey. I ain't no dog. Oh. You obey those greater than you. You understand? You follow those greater than you. You understand?
Right.
And then when you become great, you respect those behind you. Right. And you look back on them and you check on them. You understand? You make sure they're good. You make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're all right. That's respect. That's the literal definition of respect. You understand? You can't respect me. None of y'all can honestly respect me. You see what I'm saying? I can't respect Cat. Cat can't respect the general, etc., etc., etc. What you can do is obey him and follow him. You understand? That's what you can do, the way Christ followed the Father. Christ can't respect the Father, but he can obey him and follow him unequivocally.
Right.
Good.
Slack, yes, sir. So when you telling your rib, and so I could get a clear understanding, when you telling your rib, respect me, you basically telling obey what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Slack
stopped
it.
doing that years ago. You know, once I realized respect is when somebody looking back. I stopped saying that years ago. I don't yell for respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't yell for respect. You going and this will give you more power in your relationships.
Right.
I'm about to say right here. Don't ask her to respect you.
Right.
Obey me.
Right.
Oh, you won't. She will.
Come on, concept. The water.
I don't want your respect. You can't give it to me, and I don't want it from you. I want when I say something to you, you do it. I don't want respect. What the hell? You can't give me respect. Can you honor me? Yes, you can honor me.
Right.
Anytime somebody try to holler at you, I belong to such and such.
Right.
You can honor me.
Right.
You cannot respect me.
Right.
You can obey me. If you don't, somebody else will. So I don't care. You understand? And I advise y'all use the word obey. You talking to women, use the word rule. You understand? I would like to. How you doing, sis? I would like to rule over you. What the hell is this talking about? Take a walk with me right quick. Let's go to Starbucks right quick. Take a walk with me right quick. I would like to rule over you. You know what I'm saying? I think you need like a lord in your life. You feel me? I think you need a lord in your life. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think you need a lord in your life. I would like to rule over you. Would you like to be ruled over? I know you would. Come take a walk with me to Starbucks.
Right.
Go get a tea or something. Let's go talk. Come walk me to the park. You understand? I'd like to rule over you. And I would like you to obey me. You should obey me. I want you to obey me. Nothing would make me happier than you obeying me.
Right.
That's right.
You understand? Nothing. And the level of power that comes with that, you could build a relationship on respect if you want. I ain't never doing that. Respect. I'll respect you. I'll look back on you and check if you all right. I'm not building a relationship on no mutual respect. It's impossible. Two people can't look back on each other. So you could try to build some relationship on respect if you want to. That respect, that is a spiritual way. That is a, what I mean spiritual. This is a subconscious way. This is a subconscious way of you saying, let's have a 50-50 relationship. There's no way. I want you to look back on me, and I'm going to look back on you. I don't need you to look back on me, shorty. I'm good. You understand? I got brothers. I don't need you looking back on me. I need you obeying me. Because I look back on you. Make sure you okay. I'm good. I'm making sure you okay. She's the weaker vessel. Never forget that. Everything in the scriptures ain't tough talk. It ain't this talk. It's real. Now, is it tough? Yes. It's tough. But it ain't tough talk in the sense of niggas in the world be saying stuff and it's just tough talk. They don't stand on none of the words they say.
Right.
This is tough talk because it's real. I will really tell you to obey me. And if you really don't, I will really go find somebody else.
That's right.
It's real. You understand? It's real. Tough talk is not, we don't do tough talk here. I don't do tough talk. I don't be talking tough. I ain't got time to be talking tough. I got a lot of stuff that I do. I ain't got time to talk tough to you. But I will look back and I will respect you. And I will look back and make sure you're okay if you obey me. I'll respect you if you obey me. And she'll think respect is, and look at it like this. When women say, I feel like you ain't respect me when you talk to that girl in front of me. What she's saying is, I feel like you wasn't watching out for my feelings when you talk to her in front of me. You should have talked to her when you wasn't in front of me. That's respecting your woman. Respecting her isn't not having sex with another woman. Respecting her is, yeah, she bad, shorty bad, but maybe if I talk to her in front of my rib right here, maybe that might put a demon on her.
Right.
That might do bad things in my relationship. You understand? That's me not caring for her feelings. You understand? What you have to do if you get a rib. You have to care for her feelings. You understand? You ain't got too many feelings. I know. She do.
That's right. Right.
She got feelings. And you have to care about her feelings. You understand? That's respecting her. Now you see some bad John. Now you might pull a slick one. You might be, hey baby, go give me a soda right quick. You know what I'm saying? Give me a soda right quick. Yeah, how you doing? That's what I'm saying. So I get you ain't sneaking neither. I'm just telling you, it's certain ways you respect people by looking back on. I think go ahead and say it first. 1 second. The brother online said, "What does it mean they are talking about respect the other person that's speaking in a debate?" Oh, like that's what I'm saying, but like people use that word wrong. What they mean is when I'm talking, please don't talk. Right? Respect me as a man. That's not look back on me as a man. You're saying you're inferior to the other person. It's not respect me as a man. Is don't talk while I'm talking because I'm a man.
Right.
You understand?
I'm
a man. That's right. You understand? I'm a ruler. No matter what level you at, how many bros you got, how much land you got, how much cattle, whatever like that. You a man. You understand?
Right.
I'm a man. And if we having a debate, do not talk when I'm talking. You see what I'm saying? And that's not even like an order just to give the brothers Trooper Yakazayala, Yakazakwalas, just to give you some perspective. This isn't like you even giving him an order. This is more like I'm a man, you a man. Don't do that. Like I won't talk to y'all like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I won't talk to y'all like that. Y'all not gonna be talking to me. We talking and we not in a setting like this or setting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be out. We ain't gonna be at the gun range and I'm talking shit to you. So you see what I'm saying? When I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about jets. I'm not talking about men stuff. I'm talking about just talking crap about you. You see what I'm saying? And expecting you to take it because I'm me and you. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. Respect in a debate. You're a man. All of y'all in here are men. You see what I'm saying? It's a young man right here. But all of y'all in here are men. I ain't about to talk to y'all like y'all ain't men. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. When y'all call me on the phone with a problem, I talk to y'all like men. I give y'all an answer so a man will understand it and do it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not gonna talk to y'all like y'all not men. Y'all are men. I'm not gonna disrespect. Like, see, I'm about to use disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But I can use disrespect. I'm not gonna disrespect y'all. I'm not gonna not look back at y'all and check on y'all and make sure I treat y'all appropriately.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Treating y'all appropriately is making sure I treat y'all like a man. Never treat him like a child. You act like a child, you treat like a child, but don't treat him like a child. He's a grown man. You see what I'm saying? That would be disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? You can't disrespect me. You can think, you can talk to me however you want, and then find out you can't. Right. That's the best way I can put that. Mama saw. But we will always, all of us, regardless of sitting in a class setting, regardless if we had a movie theater, regardless if we had the gun range, we will together always talk to each other like men.
Right.
You understand?
All right.
I will never disrespect y'all, and y'all will never look at me and say I'm going to talk to him if he's not a man. You know what I'm saying? That would never happen. Mama saw.
That's right. Con, I don't want to con, sir. I want you to break this down for me, even though I know it. I want to hear you break it down for me. Proverbs 23:9, the last one.
Yeah, this definitely the last one. Good.
Con, speak not. Oh, Salaki. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 9. Oh, I can have it.
1 second. Give him 10 seconds. 23:9. Proverbs 23:9. Go ahead.
Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
You want to break down? Speak now and answer fool you despise wisdom without words. Everything we've been saying to you in the Bible, like when I told you about everything you should say to Hispanic brothers. And you go there, you go to the job, and you tell them everything I done told you. And they go, I ain't no goddamn Israelite. I'm gonna stop telling you that then, bro. Because you are like, you know what I'm saying? Fool will make you mad. For real, like a fool. A fool will straight up make you like, yo, I'm about to hurt this man. For real, for real. Like I'm gonna hurt him because he's acting like he don't understand what I'm saying when he does, but he's just a fool. You should keep far away from fools. Somebody who doesn't understand is not a fool. You understand? You should keep far from a fool. Because if you speak words in of a fool, yo, you jump off that bridge, bro, you're gonna die. I ain't jump off the bridge anyway. Like, I'm never telling him to jump off a bridge again, bro. Like, if he lived when he hit that ground, I'm never gonna tell him don't jump off a bridge again. I'm never talking to him again. Why would I talk to a fool? The fool that jumped. I'm gonna keep talking to the man that didn't jump. And why I'm gonna talk to you? I'm gonna talk to him. You understand? Why the hell I'm gonna explain something to a fool? Because he's gonna despise the wisdom of your words. Everything you saying, he gonna be like, this nigga hate me. This nigga wanna see me fail. This nigga, I told you don't jump off the bridge. How the hell that mean I hate you? You a fool. That's why. It's because you're a fool. So here's what I'm gonna do. I told you stop eating pork because it's gonna kill you. Hospital and the doctors have to hit you with the defibrillator. But I hate you. You're a fool. That's what it is. I'm gonna stop talking to you.
Right.
Because if I don't stop talking to you, I'm gonna hurt you.
Right.
So it's better I stop talking to you so that I don't hurt you. Because I'll hurt you. Because you keep taking my godliness and saying I hate you. I'm gonna stop talking to you. Because if I don't, I'm gonna hurt you. You understand?
Calm.
Guayala's last comment, question, whatever.
Like some Israelites, they just so deep with the mark of the beast. Because I was working with this Issacharite brother, and I was telling him, I like, yo, y'all Israel. I'm giving him the history and a couple scriptures on it. He comes back to work the next day, and I'm breaking it down to him again. He like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm white. He like, yo, I think I'm white. This and that. Da da da. I'm like, you're not white, man.
Was his father white or something like that?
He showed me a picture of his uncle. I don't know if he really knew his father, but he looked like a Mexican with the mustache, like a Mexican. You feel me? Slocky.
Yeah, he think and that's something else. If a brother think they white, like if a brother come up and be like, nah, I'm from Ghana, I'm African, fine, get out of my face.
God, sir.
I'm not going to convince you you're black.
Right.
You understand?
Salaki. He was my manager. Like he was the same age. He was my manager. We used to talk. He was at the job for like 5 years, or whatever. And I was telling him like, yo, these white people, like, bro, they don't mess with you, bro. Like they just want their job done. They want their work done. Y'all not friends. Like I'm trying to tell it to him. He like, nah, man, I've been here 5 years. So he goes to the boss and tells him like, yo, it's like May. He tells him like, yo, in July I'm gonna be leaving to start my own company, try to do what they doing at the job. They fired him the next week. Like, nah, we can't wait that long to try to find somebody else. They fired him the next week. Like, now he was working for his uncle, another Mexican, working for his uncle on and off the trucks. I'm like, see, that's what you get for trying to envy the oppressor. You think you white, and I'm trying to give you the real, like, yo, just. Yeah. And now you done up.
That's what I'm saying. That's less so. If a brother think they white, or if they think they African, or I had a broad who thought she might have been East Indian. Unfortunately, she was already mine. But the broad thought I got rid of her now. Most on Christ, but I mean, damn. So You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody think they African or white, go ahead. Fine. I'm not going to spend the whole damn camp speaking, convincing you black. I'm not going to spend my whole shift convincing you not white. You understand?
Right.
Because you never know. Maybe they white. Maybe they white. You trying to convince somebody they black and maybe they white. I had a brother who came in. He came in school. He's from Bayonne. He's from Bayonne. He was like, "Oh, Slice, I just think I might be white and stuff like that." He started the academy, wasn't anything, dropped out, and all that. Remember the brother name and all that? I ain't gonna say none of them because Lord, I ain't gonna say his name because Lord willing, he come back into school. I think I'm white, sir. His red, black as hell. Like his red was a Judite. He was a Simeonite. You understand? He was a Simeonite, but he let that demon of the world that convinces Hispanics they're white start telling him he white. Then you white? No sweat up. What am I supposed to say to you? You think you white? What the hell? I'm supposed to convince you not white? You telling me you white? Maybe you white. Whatever. Fine. I got some niggas in here who know they black, so I mean I don't know. You know.
Right.
Maybe you white. Go ahead, be white.
Right.
He was the blackest Dominican ever. So I couldn't. It was a pure demon from the world.
Right.
Pure demon. He was as black as black come. Not skin color. I'm talking about in character. He was in character, in spirit. He was as black come. And this nigga just wanted to. I don't think I'm white, sir. Fine. I'll be white. You understand?
Right.
That being said, any other questions, comments, concerns, y'all bring it over Wednesday class. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be no camp tomorrow. And I have no more announcements. Members like much. Members like much. Shabbat. Members like much. Rock. Dismissed.
That's it.
Weakness? No.
Hey, you know what I'm saying.